I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast. All the time in the world to get that one off.
And there it is for him.
What an effort by Lou Dort in transition. Gets up the floor, makes himself the best option.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, left side. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside, Dort. Five to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
Back to Dort. On the wing, Williams. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Holmgren in the corner. From downtown, and that one's good, Caruso.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Back to Barnes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Williams. The three-pointer, no good. Fox with it. Williams picks him up. It's Vassell on the wing. .143 left here in the opening quarter. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standards have been set. And beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Caruso. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Fox. Barnes grabs the miss.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys. Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break. And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
No coverage that time. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back over to you, Kevin.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots from 12. SGA with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. Pulls up on the elbow. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Back to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Pass to Barnes. To the inside. Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And stolen by Williams. Holmgren outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Castle. Pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And it's Fox with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
SGA with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Williams can't hit.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Holmgren. And he drives in. And stolen by Castle. Now here's Barnes. Outside, Fox. Back to Barnes. Caruso with the steal. Shot to stop the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder making a switch here. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Spurs with possession. 6-point lead.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And we finished one half of basketball. Spurs out in front, leading by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Outside Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hartenstein's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Oklahoma City. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Oklahoma City.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6 on the wing. Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Back to Barnes. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they get it back. Pass to Caruso. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams. And it's all evened up. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Vassell. It's stolen by Dort.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Williams looking over the floor. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. In close, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys?
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Spurs working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Goes back up. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Pass to Olynyk. And stolen by Caruso. And stolen by Vassell. Barnes can't get it to go. Outside, Dort. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Olynyk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Spins. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Oklahoma City. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your move. Let's go. No thanks. Substitution on the court.
.56 seconds left in the third. Fox with it. And it's Wallace picking him. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Wallace looking for an opening. Inside, Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Outside Williams. A three ball. Wembanyama with the rebound. The kick out to Barnes. Wiggins with the rebound. It's Joe on the wing. Pass to Williams. Back to Joe. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. It's the Thunder as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And time to step it. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Spurs trailed by 3. Here's Fox. Bucket is good.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Out to the wing. To the paint. And stolen by Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
To the paint. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. SGA surveying the defense. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Holmgren.
And Wembanyama outside. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Charity strike shot. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And this is SDA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now Holmgren. Now here's George. Here he goes. And stolen by Castle. Now Caruso. SGA. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Holmgren. Caruso with the ball. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his third foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
How about the young fellow, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
He drills the three.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Now Barnes. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Fox with it. Williams picks him up. Vassell outside. Here is Wembanyama. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
There's a screen by Williams. Fox with the steal. Castle on the wing. Outside, Vassell. Fox feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes. The three doesn't go. Williams. And a great assist as they pick up an easy 2 on the fast break.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Outside, Wembanyama. Takes the three. Cleared away by Caruso.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Fox with it. Now SGA defending.
And they do have a foul to give. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Now Wembanyama. That one goes.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen, how
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Lou Dort at his best, being a factor on the defensive end and getting down the floor in a hurry. Nicely done. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
The shot's good from SGA.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior. Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Williams from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. From the wing, they get it back. Doesn't go that time. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Williams. Fires for three. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Anunoby for three. That doesn't go either for Anunoby.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Back to Caruso. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Knicks trail by 3. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Holmgren's got room. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Towns, left side. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And we've got 1:18 left in the first. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
1:03 left now in the first quarter. The Knicks with the lead. Takes a three. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Pass to Caruso. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
2 points. That one goes.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
It's Hart on the wing. Outside Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
And an Obi for three. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Knicks up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And here's SGA. He's got 5. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Holmgren, left side. Chet going to work inside.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you guys.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Towns coming in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Towns has got 6.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Dort up top. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. And here's Anunoby for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Here's Hart. Kicks it out, Towns. Brunson surveys. New York needs to get off a shot here. The 3 ball. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Outside, Williams drains the triple. And now a 5-point Thunder lead. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Pass to Brunson. Goes back up.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
And an Obi for 3. They get it again. Oh, the follow by Cat.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And that one's good for Brunson.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Right side, SGA. Dort with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
It's Dort on the wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. Let's go with a 3.
Well, Hart practically inside this guy's jersey. That's how good that contest was.
And Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And Anunoby's got 10. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And here's Caruso outside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Oklahoma City trailing. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Inside, Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And Anunoby's got 13.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Caruso with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams misses. Hart goes in. Knocked away. Dort with a steal. They're running. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Williams. Finished off the break. 11 points in the game.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
And it's Brunson missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. Some solid defense from Brunson.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges with it. Caruso covers. Now here's Hart. Brunson up top. Pass to Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
Now this Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Stolen by Bridges. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 5.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Brunson. And stolen by Williams. Here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Well, that score made possible because of a good read by Jalen Williams. This guy gets better and better as a defender.
Towns outside. 46 seconds left in the third. Outside Hart. Up again. Anunoby. And we're going to have a jump ball.
2-2. Jump ball.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams from long range. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Brunson is doubled. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Hart. They need this. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. He's off from 3. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by a bucket. Don't go anywhere. The final. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Towns. From outside the arc. Down goes the three-pointer for Karl Anthony Towns.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy for his team. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Out to Bridges. Brunson up top. New York working the ball around now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Pass to Robinson.
Dropping foul by one. Chet Holmgren. First personal foul. First team foul.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Brunson. Down low. Hart.
Now the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. Unloads from 13 feet. Anunoby there for the rebound.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Towns. Towns throws it down.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. It's a three-point game. Outside Brunson. Now Bridges. 4 on the clock. Here's Towns. Up again. Just in time with the putback.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Now Dort. Outside Holmgren. Brunson pulls it down. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Bridges! Oh, the long ball, no good. SGA. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Now Hart.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Williams. He gets 2 from the low post.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Here's Towns. Outside Anunoby. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Brunson. And the 3 misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now Hart. And stolen by Holmgren.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And stolen by Holmgren. And he nails it.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Outside Bridges. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce. Great. And here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Now here's Butler. And here's Curry for three. Sinks it from distance. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
Here's McDaniels. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Curry.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Down low. Here's Green. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Minnesota. To the paint. The kick out, Curry. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here are the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Kuminga pulls it in.
and the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Curry. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And then jammed it down. He goes right over Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. No luck on that one.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
McDaniels, that's good. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Kuminga. Tipped. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And it's Randall with the jam.
A terrific transition hustle from Randall. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
Here's Curry. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And here's Curry for 3. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Minnesota now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Right side, DiVincenzo.
Capable of guarding any position on the floor, Green's energy on defense really makes an impact.
Pass to Curry. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Minnesota's shooting their first free throws of this game. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Just 4 seconds left in the first. Here's Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Here's Butler. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Now here's Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Curry's shot is off.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Back to Reed. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings and he finds them.
It's Edwards on the wing. And here's the fast break. A shot from the high post. Moody from outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Moses Moody, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. Uncovered. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 9 points for Stephen Curry.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. To the inside. And stolen by Green. Curry with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. And here's Butler outside. And here's Curry for three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. 4-3. Minnesota again missing. Right side Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Got a piece of it. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. From the wing, it's Curry all the way. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now Butler. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough. And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And it's Green missing.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
DiVincenzo with it. Kuminga defends. Back to DiVincenzo. It's tipped. Outside Moody. Here's Green. Kuminga. And that comes off the assist by Green. Kuminga's got 6 in the quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And here's Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Stolen. In transition, here come the Warriors. And it's Healed, missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Healed for three. Back to Jackson Davis. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Randall outside. They double Randall. Pass to Edwards. It's intercepted. That's tipped. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Gobert, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Santos. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Clock at 6. Edwards. Offensive rebound. Randall, good.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
To the middle. Jackson Davis misses.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
McDaniels. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Here's Santos. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, come on,
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. And here's Curry for 3. 4 on the clock. Back to Green. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
The Timberwolves trail. Randall on the screen. They double him with Butler. Pass to Edwards. For the lead. Rebounded by Green. And the Warriors with possession. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong. And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
A good-looking shot from the wing. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Doubled by Kuminga. McDaniels from long range. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
Timberwolves trail by 10. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Reed. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. The kick out. Curry. Curry with another miss. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead. They're up by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. For 3. No good there. DiVincenzo on the wing. Left side Reed. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, BA, they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped. But to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
Now here's Butler. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. They double him with Butler. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry splashing one down from 3. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the basket by Hield.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Edwards. Down low. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Clock at 4. Randall. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Oh, deflected. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true, like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Curry. He launches. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now McDaniels from deep. Outside DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. Another chance. Bucket.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
Outside Curry. Screen by post. No good from 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Warriors lead by 9. Curry with it. Picked up by Reed. It's tipped. Stolen by Reed. DiVincenzo fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Now here's Curry. For 3. Unanswered 3 from Curry.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels. Oh, the long ball, no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Curry outside. Launches it from deep. Shot clock at 6. Puts up the tray. And he nails it.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Here's Edwards. From deep. Butler rips down the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler.